Hello and welcome. Today we are going to get cozy in here. It is snowing outside, it is very cold and gray, and I do not want to go outside. So I have this beautiful magazine here. It is a January issue of Vogue from 1986. January 1986. So excited to see what is in here. And it says here that what this magazine contains is what's next in fashion, the new drift of body dressing, key shapes from the international collections, beauty, profile of a model film star, Operation Well-Being, High Energizers of 86, Rethinking Food, Mood, Movement, Flight Plans, Travel to Brazil, Thailand, Tuscany, Umbria, Greece, and Majorca. And of course, there are lots of beautiful ads too in these Vogue magazines. So let's just see what is in here. So let's take a look at this beautiful magazine. As you can see here, in January 1986, this magazine cost only £1.60. So that's very cheap compared to today. But it is, of course, 40 years ago, so a long time ago. And this beautiful, beautiful model here, she has the most amazing brown eyes and golden brown skin and very beautiful freckles. I love those freckles. And she is wearing some sort of blush colored garment here. Very nice. Looks like taft or something. And it goes very beautiful with her tan. And she's wearing a very interesting high fashion necklace here. Yes, let's take a look inside the magazine. So here we have Elnet, an ad for Elnet hairspray, which is still a very popular hairspray. It never goes out of style. And I actually have this one too. And my grandmother had this one too. She had a perm, so. And you can see it gives a very, very strong hold and a lot of fullness to the hair. Very good. And an ad for rain shoes. Shoes where to be. Choose where to be. They have these funny little word plays. This brand here. And another ad for Paris, Yves Saint Laurent Paris perfume. And look at that, the two little princes, Prince William and Prince Harry as toddlers, babies. So cute. Baby grand Prince William and Prince Harry play a duet at Kensington Palace, photographed by Tim Graham from In Person, The Prince and Princess of Wales by Alastair Burnett. How cute is that? They don't look like that anymore, do they? Diana Blackburn, I don't know her. Some celebrities here, and a fashion show. Manolo Blahnik at, wow, that's Notebook. There's Princess Diana at first glance, and just a lot of other celebrities that we really don't know anymore so much. I do not remember any of these. Sandra Rhodes in Renault 5. Okay. And the Queen Elizabeth looks quite young there. And Princess Diana. You always see her talking to people. She was very much a people person, which is why people loved her so much. And this really looks like Madonna. Can it be Madonna? Maybe just someone who looks like her. And another L'Oreal Paris hairspray. Yeah. David Lindley. I don't know him. Freedom to be yourself. Yeah. Oh, that's not Madonna. It looks a lot like her, but it's not her. George Maciano. And perfume and fashion accessories and fragrance by Mondi. Interesting jewelries. And here comes the Discman and the Walkman. This looks so much like a Walkman that I had when I was a kid. And I love the 80s hairstyle and earrings. And those nails kind of look like the ones that I have here. Sony so far ahead. Wham bam, thank you Sony. He can listen to his favorite group on the D50 compact disc player as he's never heard them before. The D50 is a versatile little number. Use it as a Walkman in the car, your hotel, or as an addition to your hi-fi. Oh, that was very expensive back then. £280. That's a lot for a Discman. And the old-fashioned video recorder. I remember those, and those huge videotapes. That was before smartphones, for sure, and DSLR cameras. Inside, seeing is believing. Take it from him, he is capturing all the best sides with the CCD. V8AF autofocus camcorder with features which include on-the-spot playback through viewfinder, freeze frame, smart carry case, and host of accessories, and so on and so on. Yeah. And here are the horoscopes. The force is with you. Yeah. It's 40 years ago. So I was not very old. I was a baby. Operation Well-Being. Rethink food, mood, movement. This is a perfect moment to look back at nature and forward to a new understanding of the best the earth can offer in foods, in essential oils, workout, and into new rhythms of exercise. Where different disciplines can be tailored to individual needs, take what you can from the experts, old and new, to increase all aspects of your well-being. Intrinsic benefits start here. Thought for food. And there's a very long article here, which we're going to skip. It's very small written. Undercurrents, the health and style. And some fashion trends incorporated in this article. And some exercises here explained and performed. Poses, different poses. I should try these out maybe. Looks like she's very limber. Yeah. So they might be good exercises. For a taste with spike, you prefer the one on the left to the right one. Okay, that's one you prefer. Instead of that. Our herbs and spices make the subtle difference. Cinzano or Cinzano. Majorca. Delicious dishes from Majorca. And perfume Asaro 9. Beautiful. Oh, such beautiful people. For men and women. Love the 80s makeup style. Pink, very fuchsia purple, almost purple. Yeah. Affairs. They're fun while they last. Each new affair will change the color of your hair. Oh, it's a hair color and called affairs. Okay. Any one of 12 different ways. Or you can last up to 6 washes. But after that, what do you do with your own affair? Okay. hear something quite sad about the epidemic of AIDS, which was very frightening back then before they had treatments. Yeah. That is a very beautiful fur. Very beautiful. Not too sure about the head garments. Schaefer pens. As Schaefer can say it all. The way you write and the pen you choose both say a lot about you. As Schaefer says it with style. Yes. The body of fashion 86. What a line to take. The EBB and flow of fashion as fabric spirals, wraps, twists and turns. Back loose but controlled, it reveals one of fashion's most compelling preoccupations. How best to shape the body. What a beautiful scarf. I love that beautiful scarf. I'd love to find a scarf like that for spring. Spring is coming. Spring is coming soon. The ebb and flow of fashion. Very Middle Eastern inspired, yeah. Key shapes at the International Collection's body. Beautiful, beautiful. I love fashion that shows off the body, the figure. Nowadays, it's not easy to find. I think everything is so loose. It's the very Scandinavian style. Everything has to be so loose-fitted. As body expressive fashion develops, these are the newest, most influential forms. Designers peel fabric over skin, wrap and corset with new lacings, new zones of bareness. I haven't got a lot of voice, so I'm going to whisper a little bit. Wrap and corset with new lacings, new zones of bareness, shape, fabric, and color synthesis make bold togetherness a point. Beautiful dress. Love the color. Like that color. A lot. It shows a lot of skin, though. And that looks really uncomfortable. Oh, there's an 80s dress and style. Those colors, I remember. I loved those colors as a child. The yellow, the pink, and this. Just right up my alley. Brilliance defines body in contrast to the power of the neoclassic navy, neutral, black, white, and strong wave of pure color breaks. Pure color breaks. Yeah. popping out colors. That is really what I remember was the strongest influences in fashion. The eye-popping colors, which really looked best on people with a tan. Charlotte Beauty Profiles. Charlotte Lewis, a model film star. I don't know. I don't remember her at all. She's beautiful, beautiful. Yeah. Tell me in the comments if you remember this model film star. I've never seen her before. Charlotte Lewis, a model film star. Interesting head garment there. Yeah, she looks a little bit like Tina Turner with that one on. Charlotte Lewis changes roles with the help of makeup and hats from the Arctic. First by Bjørk Christensen, that's Danish. Bjørk Christensen first. Makeup, yes. Okay, Charlotte Lewis. A certain style. What I like is an old English tweed jacket worn for years. Agnes B. Agnes B. I don't really remember her either. I don't know her as a designer. She's a designer. You must have your own line, and to keep it, when you buy something, it must be for a long time. I don't like crazy, expensive clothes. Well, I think it's fun to play around with different looks. What more? I always make things I would wear and that I would like. I love white, I love black, and I love finding new colors. I think people like my clothes because they can be neutral. The people can be themselves, not Agnes B. Yeah. Okay. Well, I think her style is a little bit boring, but of course, I like color. I like to play with different looks and styles. Watch this space. Right on the tail of Halley's Comet, the world's most powerful space telescope will be launched into orbit next August. Astronomer Chris Ben is part of an international team based at the Royal Greenwich Observatory that has requested 30 minutes on the new telescope. Here he describes how it will reset our sights to the edge of the universe, taking us on an incredible journey back in time, perhaps to the very beginning. That's a very interesting article, but I will need my very strong glasses to read all that, and it will take me too long. So let's just skip. The new exhibitionists. Professor Richard Gregory is in the business of opening people's eyes. literally. Some years ago, he was involved with a team of surgeons in opening the eyes of a man who had been blind from early infancy by corneal grafts. I don't know what that is. That's amazing. This year's debuts, the supernovae, coming into focus and caught here by a new generation of photographers. Photographers, yes. Tilda Swinton, I know her. That's her as very young. She was young then. She's still a famous actress, and still very beautiful. I love that photo of her. Very thoughtful. Tilda Swinton looks a picture. Her face carries the signature of fortune, a beauty whose skin lies close to the bone. She happens to bear a sacred and profane resemblance to Elena, the woman of easy virtue, who became Caravaggio's principal model in Naples in the 16th century. Best tailoring buys now. The currency of cut. It's a great moment for all the finer perfections of tailoring. New, neo, now news is dominated by body shape, and these shapes, however intricate their cut, reveals a vital edge of simplicity. Tweed, I love tweed, and it has become such a popular trend again, which I love. I wear a lot of tweed skirts, which you don't get to see because you don't see much of my lower body in my videos, just my upper body and face. But these pants I would love to have. That is a beautiful set here too. Very classy. And that is, I believe that must be, is that not a famous model? I believe I recognize this as, what's her name? Oh, now I don't remember her name, but she looks familiar. Yeah. Beautiful pants here. Yeah. Very masculine look. Pinstripes. The fashion is very masculine at this time in fashion history. Broad shoulder pads, short hair, straight lines. Yeah. But there's also the more feminine trends. again, which I simply don't remember her name. Maybe you can help me in the comments if you remember that model. Wow. They really had to be some kind of acrobats to be models. Now, Donna Karen, body lengthened black and cream. That's very nice. Vogue living in Majorca. Brothers Yannick Wu, the painter and wife of sculptor Ben Jacober, at their house, Sabasso Blanca, Alcudia, bathroom lined with Cuir Bastille tiles from Seville, painting woman in the bath on her own. Living in Majorca. Island tradition at its most splendid. And there's a very interesting floor design here. It's like an illusion painting on the floor. It's very cool. And the kitchen area. Vogue food. Arabella Boxer says, living well is the best regime. Yes. I intend to dedicate 1986 to living well in the best sense. For some, this would imply comfort, even luxury, rich food and drink. But for me, it means a simple life. Eating good food, getting fresh air, and exercise. Resting a bit, not overworking, and generally trying to enjoy myself as much as possible. Putting time and money aside for travel and not allowing myself to get swamped by everyday worries. In short, doing everything I can in order to feel well. For nothing is fun otherwise. That is so, so true. Good words to live by. Very good and wise words. And here's some diet explanation of what to eat and when and such. Real lasagna. Now you can enjoy real lasagna without booking a table. Very good. And there are some recipes here from the other article. The medieval conception of Earth as the center of creation may not have been so far wrong after all. Watch this space. Vogue travel. Flight plans Central Italy, Brazil, Thailand, Greek islands, hotels, world travel news. Oh, that's a wonderful, beautiful setting. Two people in love at a beautiful beach. Just a dream, a dream. These magazines truly are for dreaming and imagining wonderful sceneries. Couples is for couples only. No children, no singles. That's because we truly believe that in this topsy-turvy world, the man and woman who choose to live life in harmonious parallel deserve a celebration all their own. Yes, couples is romantic, and we are not ashamed to say so. Couples is also the most relaxed and guiltless holiday you have ever been on. Everything is included: accommodation, all meals, wine, all water sports including scuba, horse riding, tennis, sightseeing, gymnasium, all with instruction. And yes, all your drinks at the bar and even cigarettes. We don't even allow tipping. It really is marvelous. You will come home with rave reviews. So only for couples. Yes. High Time, Andrew Powell's journeys through the hill towns of Umbria, Tuscany, and the Marche. This looks absolutely beautiful. Italy, beautiful Italy. I am ashamed to say I have never been to Italy, but I would love to go to Italy. And Brazil. Perhaps it is the only country where no more appears foreign until he opens his mouth. Okay. Thailand, from Bangkok. Rebecca Willis visits ancient cities and tropical islands. I believe that must be Buddha's hand. They're very long fingers. From the air, the green and silver landscape of rice paddy moving with the sky. It reflects, seems endless, but by Sukhothai hills rim the horizon, and in Sisat Shana Lai they begin to ripple under the ruins. I don't have much voice left, but we are almost finished, so I guess I will just whisper through the rest of this. Light refreshment. Rebecca Willis discovers the unique atmosphere of the Greek islands. Yes, I was there. Samos. I have been there, Samos. Before I left, it was much too warm for me, but it was beautiful. I just don't recommend going there in the summer if you are not so crazy about hot weather. For me, as a Scandinavian, it's not the best. Barbados, anything less than just ain't a cricket. One of the great delights of traveling through Italy is coming to know the work of the artists associated with each town. Yes, I'm sure that is true. Thailand ads. Thailand, beautiful Thailand. Never been to Thailand. I don't know if that's something you would recommend. Limestone islands from weird random shapes soaring out the water like huge dark fins. Thailand, Thailand. And India. India. Never been to India. And there we have a cigarette ad again. I was wondering where those were, but let's skip that. I don't know if it's YouTube friendly. And there's another one. So let's flip this over. And thank you so much for watching this and flipping through this magazine with me. That was very nice and cozy. And let me know in the comments if you like this format of video or if you prefer watching me sitting in front of you, in front of the camera, and flipping through and showing you some of the pictures, but not all of them. Okay, so, or if you prefer this format of video, because I have been wondering what is best lately. Anyways, have a wonderful day and a good sleep, and I'll see you again in my next video very soon.